Hilu. Hey.
I even, I have to do, yeah, I'll do them later, I guess. I want to visit the new area. How the fuck do you get there? You have to go all the way over here. It's all water though, so how am I supposed to get to that new area, huh? It's all water, bruh. I don't know how, man.
Brace yourself.
I don't know how, I'm gonna be able to go over there unless I do a quest. Bruh. This place is ginormous though. Hold on a minute.
Now, they really broke my expectations with the Nazima. I thought it'd be in a different map section, but oh my goodness.
It's pretty big. Damn, don't know how to get there. I have to figure out what quest. This is kind of confusing. Oh. And now I'm out of stamina.
Let's play. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
How the fuck? I don't know how to do it. Complete quest of flower blooms in prison. There's a new boss. I'm assuming it's in the new area too. This is kind of confusing on how to get there.
No such thing as a coincidence. The fact that you're watching this video means that you are energetically aligned with me and this message. Oh my god, it looks so cool. You already knew that, but you still live a life that you dread. Foul.
Foul.
Ah.
Stupid.
I think I have to do some quests. Bruh.
Did someone say family P?
Family prevails. All the time. No matter what.
Freak of the power of friendship, the power of family. Frick.
Frick.
Your sister would have sided with the Abyss. Well, keep your chin up. Paimon believes in both of you. And when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Right? She said we needed to reach the end of our journey. Paimon bets she still has lots more to tell us. And we won't find out what this journey is or where it will end unless we keep going. Don't mention it, partner. Travel buddies are supposed to look out for one another. Although, where should we go next? If we want to continue with the journey...
Am I talking about Ball, the new...
Oh, you mean the god that took your sister away in the first place? You're right. After all, everything that followed, all this confusion, it all started with her. Yeah, Paimon bets she's the key to understanding this whole mystery. Well, we've ruled out two gods so far, the Animal and Geo Archons. So, next...
Let's go to Inazuma.
Paimon doesn't think we can simply walk into Inazuma. Zhongli said it was a closed nation. We'll have to find some other way in. Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance? Oh, Paimon's thought of someone already! Atsuko in Liyue Harbor! She's from Inazuma! Let's see what she has to say!
I just want to go to the new area, bruh. This might not take a long time.
You were about to get ready to ask about an Azamag.
Oh. Hello. Oh, I mean good fortune, right? I'm still learning to talk like a local. Is there anything I can help you with?
We wanted to ask, how do we get into Inazuma?
Oh, so that's why you're here. Well, there is a way,
Great! We came to the right person!
but the chance of success is incredibly small.
Huh. Incredibly small? Then how did you get out of Inazuma in the first place?
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how dangerous this method truly was. All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. There was a storm raging ahead of me, and my pursuers were close on my tail. After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for I don't know how many days. My rations and fresh water supply soon ran out, and I remember getting to the point where I was sure I'd reached the end. Then, I blacked out. But, to my surprise, my journey didn't end there. Or to put it another way, a new beginning found me. Ah, that's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth. The fact that I'm even alive to tell the tale must be a sign that the gods were watching over me.
What a horrible journey! And you set off knowing how dangerous it was?
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there. The atmosphere is so stifling. The Kanjo Commission subjects everyone leaving or entering the nation to a protracted approval process, and I felt like I didn't belong there.
Kanjo Commission? What's that?
Along with the other two commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. We usually collectively refer to them as the Tri-Commission. I suppose they're equivalent to the 8 trades under the Liu Ichising. One of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to conduct rigorous Meanwhile,
Gosh, I'm gonna
it
skip
doesn't feel
this.
good to speak ill. What I mean to say is, unless...
And even if you did, seems like they really don't want any...
They only set that up, but if you really... That's not what I meant. Voyaging far and wide has made them a...
But it's an armed...
That part is up to you. If you're able to persuade their captain, Beidou, then the hardest part will be out of the
Beidou.
way. The Alcor is the...
Then there's
Hey, I
no
know,
time to
baby.
lose. Let's go find
We finally get to talk to Beta on the story, bro. What the fuck? How am I supposed... Bruh, how am I... Aw. I don't have enough stamina for that.
Better start using Saya to get across LL. Lol.
This will be interesting.
Bruh. Wait, no. Fuck.
Dodge this!
Here we go with this bullshit.
Freeze!
Huh?
Dodge this! Freeze!
Well, I got a better idea.
Brace yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, this is way faster. I wasn't gonna do that Kaya bullshit.
I wonder what's going on up there.
What's our objective?
Ah, Kazuha, hello.
Who have we got here? Wait, I know you. You're that traveler, aren't you? The one who fought against the Fatui and Osile, right? Ningguang told me about you. A traveler of great insight and remarkable skill has saved Liyue, she said. She's a hard one to please, so praise from her is high praise indeed. I remember thinking at the time that it'd be good to meet you in person. Judging by the clothes on your back and this floating thing, I guess that time has come.
Hey! The name's not Floating Thing, it's Paimon!
Paimon?
Beidou, the character I plan to farm first
What a
mile.
fascinating being. You two
I
give
used
off
to
not
use
only
it.
the essence of wind and earth, but also of... yes, the stars.
Huh? The fragrance of what now? That's the weirdest compliment Paimon's ever heard.
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone, that we should meet. And
You're not far off, but they go by a different name in Inazuma. This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally, he opens his mouth and flowers come out instead of words.
with this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with a line or two of poetry?
Well, I can't argue with that. Okay then. Once the clash is underway, I'll give you a chance to perform.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake tends to lack meaning.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily. Especially seeing as our great hero here might be in attendance.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash? Also, just to clarify, by great hero, do you mean...
Huh? I thought you might be here to sign up. You're telling me you've never even heard of it? The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There'll be a whole bunch of folks taking part to showcase their talents. There are two important rules. One, competitors must be renowned fighters. We want those with real martial arts ability, not just people taking part for the fun of it. So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone out there who hasn't heard of you. 2, you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things get a little... You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers and hidden dragons lurking around in Liyue. And with Liyue's savior taking part in the tournament, now that's gonna turn a few heads.
But we didn't come here to take part in a martial arts tournament.
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time round is particularly sought after. Get this. It's a masterless vision.
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament champion can reawaken that vision, it belongs to them.
Is there really such thing as a masterless vision?
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. But the shell that housed that light remains. As for whether this shell has any practical application, well, this remains to be seen. But my intuition...
Yep. And the way I see it, a vision is a badge of recognition from the gods. So if anyone's able to rekindle it, it's gotta be an individual of exceptional strength and talent. Organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talents. And hopefully this time, getting a vision to glow again. So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to Inazuma, not fighting in some tournament.
Inazuma? You... want?
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma? No. In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless Vision, or a ticket to Inazuma aboard the Alcor.
You just want him to take part in your tournament!
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better the tournament will be. I couldn't let a competitor like you fall through the net.
What are we gonna do?
Great. Then let's get you signed up. Head to the tournament arena in Guyun Stone Forest. Kazuha and I will be over soon.
It seems like it will only be a matter of time before the answer is revealed.
So I had to do all this just to go to Inazuma? Bruh. Shit, it's not even a teleport like there either.
You're getting vision AA.
This is quite unpog.
Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are.
Some
They
side
said that they
characters.
had to... Hello? Are you here to compete in the Crux Clash?
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet? Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. The Clash is a comp... Nobody wants
To
to
be
be...
quite honest.
Me?
I wish my Genshin would
What?
update.
You? Not to mention, they tried to sneak past. I planted a left. I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurt. I'm not saying I can't.
Uh-huh. But for us, even 4 or 5 treasure hoarders at a time is all in a day's work. Mm-hmm.
I'll see you in the arena.
Bruh, I can whoop 30 treasure hoarders in one go.
Hi there. Are you here for the Crux Clash too?
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat for honing your skills. But this tournament is...
Exactly.
His
I
master.
care about none of these niggas.
He's the founder of the Ling Shan clan, and his skills are unparalleled.
Doesn't ring a
You
bell.
probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. The clan is nowhere near as famous as the master himself anyway. He's got to be a grand master or something. He's created many different styles of kung fu, and to the Ling Shan clan, He teaches a special technique known as force dispersal.
Force dispersal?
It's a type of breathing
Still
exercise.
don't
For
care.
example, our master can use it to
Don't
alter.
care.
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without lifting a finger.
That's crazy.
It sure is. But it's extremely difficult to cultivate this ability.
Don't
We're
care.
clearly not that naturally gifted, or we would have at least gotten the gist by now.
Still don't care.
There's a tuition fee?
Of course. This is a Grand Master we're talking about here. He does.
But here, recently though,
So, if we can get our hands on a vision.
well, we have to.
Exactly. Folks will come from far and wide.
See you in the.
Am I done yet? No, I have to talk to one more nigga. Oh.
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Clash too? If so, seems I found myself another new adversary.
So you're also here for
You
the
sound
tournament?
like that.
You better believe it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could walk away as a champion. For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece in the puzzle that is my life. No. It's not about what I want to do. This is about who I want to be. I am looking to become a perfect person. I know how that sounds, but let me explain. I've lived a successful life so far. I've passed every exam I've ever taken, enjoyed numerous successful business ventures, and seem to get on with just about everyone socially. In most people's eyes, I am already the very embodiment of the perfect
He
person.
sounds like
Though,
if
of course,
Squeezy had an anime.
I'd never let a vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
That's not important. I have a contact in the... I've also brought along a bit of a... Of course, I also... Ha! You don't mince your words, do you? Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get to see me in action.
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys pay way too much for their kung fu classes, and another guy who's just really average.
Chink's a village arm wrestling champion, huh? Alright, you're signed up.
He's sitting
Next,
like
please.
the comedic
What's your name?
background character, Emoji Skull.
Wait, aren't you? Did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they trying to enter the clash?
I have to ask. Aren't you the traveler? Oh, it's really him!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder if I can get his autograph later.
I trust you are aware that, only those without visions can enter the tournament? Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary. You walk into the most dangerous situations and...
Yep, he still doesn't have a vision, though. See for yourself.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no reason to lie. Now, could I ask you to provide... it's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record of competitors' achievements as part of the sign-up process. So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Yeah, put that down. And also, defeated the...
Whoa.
Might as well declare him the
Why he
champion
looking
already.
like that? Bro, he's trying to do the light skin face. Bro,
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
this man's doing a light skin face.
Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling track record I've ever seen. By a long shot. Right, your registration is complete. Now, a brief word about the prize. A great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing. To win the tournament and claim the grand prize, namely, a vision.
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here...
There's another prize, too? Oh, first I've...
Beto must have upped the stakes this time to attract top...
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous as Inazuma?
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beto in advance, then? Well, nobody expected you to sign up to a tournament like this. I can Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin. I'll leave you to your
She
preparation.
legit said,
Hey,
"Aid, it's
so
time to take the
I'm
credit real
thinking
quick."
about that whole no Vision Bearers rule. Even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that... So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental ability. In any case, looking at the competition, it should still be... Alright, it's...
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to... Good. Then...
Bruh, how am I gonna fight?
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. His first bout begins now!
I don't have...
You?
Bro, my main character is like level 20. I don't use him. Wait. Fuck. Bruh. I'm gonna do like little to no damage though. Oh, never mind.
How am I supposed to win now?
What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
Yeah, that's all I had to do. Bruh.
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as the favorite. So, what do you think, Kazuha? He totally dominated that guy and did it with style, too.
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint, as if to protect the opponent from serious harm.
Well, I've fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the show he put on just now, he's more than convinced me of his ability. So come on, we all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there. Can't you spare a word or two to congratulate our up-and-coming champion?
All right. Let me think how to apt... You fought well.
All right then. I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun, but I guess I shouldn't put you on the spot like that. You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liyue's hero was entering the tournament. And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than... Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, I figure I should start treating you that way too. For one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. Not to mention... So, I'm putting you straight...
Huh? But we only just started the qualifiers! Seems like...
This is how Captain Beto works. You won't persuade her otherwise. Besides, at your level, you would have made it to the semifinals anyway.
Huh. To be fair, Paimon was thinking that too.
Alright, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. If there's any potential contenders for you out there, I want to know who they are and what they're about. We're finally here, folks. The real show is about to begin.
The captain seems to have high hopes for this tournament. I have not seen her so excited in quite some time. Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. This makes him a seasoned. You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to lower your guard. Very well. Show me that you are ready to push through the storm that lies ahead.
Alright, that's enough chit-chat for now. The audience is waiting.
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but he has quickly become the dark horse of the tournament. I do not doubt your abilities, but I would suggest that you make sure you are fully...
Relax, my guy's at the top.
Okay, follow...
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun.
Ow.
Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize.
Bro, this man is whipping me.
You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for.
He's actually whipping me. Chill out. Chill out, bro. Can I eat? So he's so bad I can eat. This is not cheating at all. I don't have any food items. Not a lot.
It's so fury.
Damn, nigga. I'm only level 20. Yeah, I'm about to die. I'm about to die. Almost died.
I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
Don't even know I cheated.
For a moment there, Paimon was a little worried. If you had a vision, you'd definitely be one of the strongest around.
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong enough, you'll have your
You
chance
were just
to get
about to die too, emoji skull.
But mine never came. I lost interest eventually. I can't depend on a vision. I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given to them by the gods. I don't...
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against other... Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them. So I'm pleased with today's outcome.
Wow!
If you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me again. I will be stronger next time.
Nigga, first of all, I wasn't able to use my vision, nor was I able to use my actual characters.
By the way, do you know who else made it into the finals?
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. So don't...
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the final round. Paimon thinks we might need to up our game a little.
Ah, it's you! I watched your match. I myself was eliminated in the 3rd round.
Maybe next time, huh? By the way, do you happen to know who else advanced to the final round?
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. I faltered for but a given my stature, I have no fear of squaring off with physically strong opponents. But faced with a nimble, agile opponent such as him, I found myself completely out of my... Still, I'm sure he'll be no match for you.
Hey there! Well, where did the...
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to the nose. There was blood all over the place. His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, "Why didn't you dodge?" But he was pretty much out cold by that point and couldn't reply. "Why don't you dodge?" they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Lingshan clan kung fu. It's just that he hadn't quite mastered it yet. Don't even get me started. I spent all my energy helping him get from here to the boat to take him back to the harbor. But by the time I got back, my scheduled match time had already passed and I had to forfeit. I don't dare tell my master about this. Otherwise I'd never hear the... Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front of you like this. I'm afraid I'm still a bit out of sorts at the moment. So I probably won't be able to help you with whatever you were here to ask.
Oh, alright then.
Thanks, I'll do my...
We still haven't got any useful information yet.
You gave an outstanding performance. Truly commendable. I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind. But you were quick to adapt, and managed to claim victory over... In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard. The ground beneath your feet.
Oh, shut up.
He's right. But in my case, I was purely relying on previous experience. I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
We wanted to ask about who our opponent was.
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily stronger. They tend to have something unique about their style. As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed, and he has superior form. It's also obvious that he's seen his fair share of battle. What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew?
If that is the case, then I have a proposal for you. I haven't properly introduced myself yet. In the
I must say,
yeah,
I really like Kazuha's BA, literally
But
it
at the
fits
same
him so
time,
well.
when you talk, you don't really sound...
It's true that I am versed both in literary and martial traditions. I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess, but I myself have witnessed reputable fighters hailing from across the lands. I do possess some knowledge regarding your opponent's particular skill set. Given your talents, a few hints from me will be all that's necessary.
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules of...
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of any duel. You must... Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt. Such impressive feats require more than just brave...
You betcha! Wait a second. We never told you that we've been to Mondstadt.
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild? In return, nature also leaves its traces upon you.
So in summary, you stalked me.
However, there is only so much that can be discerned from these traces. I sense that many things about you elude me still. Come with me.
Yeah. Bro, are you serious? Just let me fight. Or do I have to fight Kazuha? Is that what you're telling me? Who the fuck?
Sounds a little stockish laughing.
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter. You are skilled in manipulating the elements. And not just a single element, but multiple.
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something from the moment we met.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say, it would cause some unwanted misunderstandings. If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skills even in the heat of a match. When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, this is not poetic symbolism at play. I mean these things in the truest sense possible. Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature. I hear the breath of the wind and the whispers of the leaves. It is things of this nature that I also hear from within you. Nothing more.
As crazy as all that sounds, somehow Paimon still believes you.
My humble abilities are negligible compared to your incredible feats.
Like
to think a human could wield, and not to mention your incredibly complex scent, like that of some mysterious being.
Hey, stop evaluating us based on our smell! It's weird!
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities? So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learned to channel elemental energy and even wield it in combat?
Aw, it's nothing really. It's been a long journey, and many things have happened along the way. Somehow, he just naturally learned to use the elements through it all. Honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand.
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods and the visions they grant. However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the elements. Of course, I too shall share with you all. Now then.
Wait, am I gonna fight him for real? Wait. Oh, defeat monsters. I see.
Think you can get away?
Let me weave you a bird.
Bruh, why is there so many?
Time for retribution!
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach. Even with your opponent's speed, he shouldn't be able to overwhelm you. Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which enables him to execute moves that many would find. He relies entirely on the element of surprise to defeat his opponents. In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak, please, save your thanks. If anything, I should be thanking you for the opportunity to witness your command of the elements that defies all known principles. The world is a truly mysterious place, it seems, and one will always encounter that which is still unknown.
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you already have your own? Why are you so intent on exploring the connection between visions and the elements?
I desire to know what meaning visions have to the gods, and what influences the gods' decision to grant humans these visions. My apologies. You must be completely in the dark regarding such matters. For allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways, I am willing to answer any questions you may have regarding Inazuma. So that's what you're curious about? Then allow me to tell you more. As you well know, a vision hunt decree is currently underway in Inazuma. Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted this gift are now having their visions confiscated inexplicably. Sometimes in circumstances that leave their original recipients dead in the outset. Supposing each of the 7 Archons had their criteria for granting visions to living beings, then does the current Electro Archon now doubt these criteria, or even the act in and of itself? Not to mention, with no new Electro visions having been granted for such a long time, it would seem that we can infer something of the Raiden Shogun's feelings on the matter.
She sounds less like an Archon and more like a tyrant.
As far as I know, she is an Archon that pursues eternity. She will Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within. It goes without saying that the people locked within.
Sounds a lot.
Oh? Have you? With time, if you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her. Ah, the time.
Oh, right.
If you have no other matters to attend to, very well.
Please. Please.
Laughing not you skipping, emoji happy tears, emoji skull.
Why isn't he here yet? Never mind. We can start by making your entrance first. Everyone, listen up! Your attention, please! We've reached the climax of the Crux Clash! We've seen many exciting battles today, and now at long last, the 2 finalists have emerged. Now, I'd like to introduce our first combatant. Though few have seen him, his reputation knows no bounds. He strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention of his name causes even the Fatui Harbingers to turn pale in the face. Introducing...
Wow!
I'm sure everyone witnessed his thrilling match in the semifinals. But today's final round will surely take things up a notch. As for our other combatant...
Come on, what could be taking him so long? You can't just forfeit for not showing up like in previous rounds.
Apologies! Everyone just sit tight. We've got no other choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll just...
Wait a moment. Captain Beidou, perhaps we should check on the prize. Traveler.
Don't tell me.
Let me see. It's gone all right.
Huh? Did somebody steal it? Who would...
We don't know when it was taken. I never thought that someone here would have the guts to cross Captain Beidou.
No need to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand does not escape nature's watchful The culprit has only acted recently. They will not have gotten far. The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to look after it. I will be...
Well, if you insist. I'll leave the matter to you then. I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation to all the spectators that came to see the match.
If you would, please come with me. Come with me. I can sense the winds are coming.
Oh, it's literally wind.
Huh? A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see shortly.
Let's play.
This nigga isn't even related. They're not fighting you. They're not even related to the quest.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
I can do it.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
The wrong test subject.
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway, and still you caught up to me!
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
Shut up.
Wind? What are you talking about? Oh, I get it. Your vision. Drat! If I only had a vision! Or, if I could activate this one, then you'd never be able to—
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know precious little about how to conceal yourself from nature's gaze. Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into. And on top of that, I could hear your boasting and proud laughter in the wind, as I would— In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand heist.
You...
But most disappointing of all is the state of the vision in your hand. It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
Fine! Fine! I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this fighting contest was full of a bunch of lousy fighters. I fought—
Aha! So you were supposed to be our opponent!
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along, but then you showed up. After watching the semi-finals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But I wasn't about to give up on the vision so easily after coming all this way. Since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's attention was on you and Beto. I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow— Drat. This should have gone differently. I know an empty threat when I hear one. Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate once I took it anyway. It's nothing but—
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing is breaking the culprit's arms.
Huh? Break his arms.
You're not serious.
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match, and you damaged the reputation of the captain of the Crux fleet. It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your forehead with a hot iron.
Whoa, whoa! We don't need to go that far,
Break his
do we?
arms.
I never would have guessed you could be so cruel. If this is where talking gets me, then forget it. I'll risk a fight.
Break his arms.
Oh,
I can use my actual characters. Okay.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Blazing delight! Fine, fine,
Just a
temporary...
No,
Can they play no games?
Do what you want, but please, don't brand my forehead, please!
He has persevered to the bitter end, and now death looms near. Yet still the gods do not bestow their favor upon him. Put down the vision and leave. I've changed my mind.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you asking? It's up to you. Such willingness is commendable, and fits the way of the samurai.
No need for that. Thank you for releasing me. You truly are generous.
Huh? Paimon doesn't...
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just testing all possibilities while the vision remained in his hands. When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength will appear. I thought it may be an opportunity for him to awaken the vision. But unfortunately, nothing happened. Yes. I wanted to know whether it were possible for an extinguished vision to be reawakened. From the moment he stole the vision, I decided to use him for this experiment. I've tried many other methods in the past, though few tales tell of a masterless vision reawakening. After seeing you command multiple elements, I figured that nothing is impossible. Come, why don't you give it a try? I see. So you are also unable to rekindle the vision. No matter. This was expected. I suppose this vision is still mine to take for now.
Yeah, what's the story?
The story begins with an old...
I already know the story.
He was
I'll
once a
watch
good
it.
friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day, I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless.
So that's why he has the bandage on his hand.
But as a
'cause it was
wandering
burning.
samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that lies along the way, while still retaining the warrior way in my heart.
Kazuha!
It's just another way of saying I do as I please. All right then, it's time we returned. Allow me to gather the wind for us once more.
I feel like this game is being held back because the fact that it originated on mobile, so they have to make it so it looks good on mobile too. So they can't do a lot of stuff that they would want to do if they wanted to put it on PC and console. Because then they'll have to put it on mobile too, or else it'll be unfair.
Maybe she went back to her ship.
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned by Lady Ningguang. It seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time and has attracted her attention. Captain Beidou was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she headed off to Liyue Harbor.
It's not unusual for those two to be at odds with one another.
But still, Captain Beidou was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the new champion. She had been looking forward to it for quite some time.
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this hero's opponent in the final. He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, thus the wicked idea of stealing the prize took hold. In which case, the Crux clash comes to a clear-cut conclusion.
Huh? So that's what happened? If that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified, and our hero here is the champion.
Hyman thought we'd win and all, but now look.
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved. Now, let me go prepare the champion's medal to award you.
Yes, I believe so. Though Captain Beidou is no longer present here, I'll be sure she receives word of it. She is a woman of her word. But the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. You will be plagued by a perpetual tempest the entire trip. In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of the Raiden Show.
Hold on a second. You're saying she can change the weather just with...
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liyue... Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time. In the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own. I will travel all across the vast lands of Liyue in the hope of finding a way to reawaken the vision.
Hyman believes you'll find a way for sure.
Thank you. One final word of warning. The part of your journey that lies after the storm may well prove to be the most arduous.
I just want to go to Inazuma, bro. Oh my god. And I got a boo. Fuck. One more time. Purple. Fuck. Oh, I think this is the quest.
Laughing they released had us there, emoji crying loudly, I thought you'd get her.
She's really cool.
I meant really.
Ad Astra Abyssos.
Okay.
What can I do for you, traveler?
Emoji crying loudly.
Ah, yes. I've heard that you've already made arrangements with the captain of the Crux fleet regarding your passage to Inazuma. Is that correct? Now that I think about it, it's been quite some time since I last visited those lands. Unfortunately, I don't have any current intel that would be worth sharing with you.
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right? Oh, is that right? Well, it's an honor to meet you. The fleet is nearly completed reprovisioning. Once the crews have taken a head count, we can get underway. Captain Beidou sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor as soon as you're aboard.
Seems Beidou is the captain of her word.
Of course. There are many things that the captain insists upon. I'm sure you'll see for yourself once you're on board.
So you'll be heading off then? I suppose congratulations are in order. Whether the journey before you leads to the heights of the heavens or the depths of the abyss, each step you take is another achievement. Until we meet again, Ad Astra Ebisosk.
Oh, it's kind of hard to say goodbye.
No, it's not hard at all.
Well, if that's how you feel.
Fuck you,
So there's
Captain.
another.
Well, I guess it's
Okay.
just
go.
following.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm trying to go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm ready. I'm ready. It's time. It's time. It's fucking time. Oh shit. What the fuck is all them markers? What the hell?
It's time to go at ye.
Who just started a party with me? Oh, it's probably my friend that wants to play Genshin. Well, I can't play with him yet because I don't have Inazuma unlocked. So
I'm
go
so
fuck
excited
yourself.
to see this big smile.
Here we go.
Big smile. I want to talk to Beta. Fuck everybody else. Like one of my
You
favorite
finally
Genshin
made it.
characters.
All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. Don't look too serious, I'm only joking. You're just on time. The crew have just finished making final preparations. Well, now that everyone's here, we set sail for the land engulfed by storm and tempest. The nation of eternity.
Anchors away!
Yeah.
In screaming my ass off laughing, emoji crying loudly, in so thrilled to see Inazuma and to see what's about to happen next, emoji crying loudly.
Ooh. Oh, bro. My favorite vision in this game is Electro, so I'm actually kind of excited. Since the Archon is Electro. Oh, I know that nigga. He's not in the game yet, though.
Ahoy there.
Oh my goodness, it looks gorgeous. Oh.
He's not in the game yet, but...
So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting, Captain.
I want him, though.
And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I should say, honored guests.
Shush!
You can blame your almighty Shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more fierce lately. Though the fleet was fully up to the challenge, the inclement weather still caused some delay. Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner that I've gotten to know recently.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you.
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. It seems even the stormy seas can't keep rumors of these Outlanders' sterling deeds at bay.
Oh, it's sure nice to hear you say that.
With any luck, it'll give you a head start here. Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far to say he's the fixer around these parts. If you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma. But if he tries to pull any moves on you, I'll be sure to deal with him personally the next time I'm around.
No need to worry. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Good. Then if it's all settled, I'll be going. I wouldn't want to be caught with my sails down here. I do have a wanted fugitive on board after all.
I want Thomas as my DPS. Literally, he looks so cool.
Oh, I'm pretty sure we don't know what he is, so you can't really...
Until next time, traveler.
I'll let you want to go.
Remember to give it your all, no matter what perilous storms you may encounter.
It's like saying you want Barbara to be a DPS for some odd reason.
Now then, first things first. We need to go get you registered at the border checkpoint.
Paimon thought we were supposed to be keeping things on the down low. Are we just gonna walk into the government's hands?
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku Decree. You wouldn't be able to avoid inspection even if you tried. So we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
Oh yeah. Inazuma, baby. Wait, what is that all the way over there? What? Oh, wait, I ran past. Ooh, the soldiers look kind of cool. They look different.
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and the purpose of your visit. Oh, I accept you, Toma.
Who's trying to join me? Oh my god. Wait a minute.
You must be new here. Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying with you. Oh, well, I'm sorry. We cannot... My apologies, but I'll have to ask you to...
Here are their entry papers, for your kind perusal.
What? Ugh, take your time. No rush or anything.
I just wanted to see what you'd say. Sorry about that.
I see. Okay. Your papers are all in order. Welcome to Rito.
Rito?
The Outlander Affairs, they only check entry permits here. If you want to remain on Rito, there's a process you have to go through with them.
Sheesh. So it is super strict, just like everyone says.
Well, let's not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, people from everywhere else are referred to as outsiders. As the word suggests, Outlanders aren't very welcome in Inazuma with the Sakoku Decree in force. Not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement. I like how you think. I've got a feeling we're going to get along very well. Now, let's head over to the Outlander Affairs Agency.
I'm not doing the rest of this.
Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
A Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth.
Give me this.
You really haven't heard of it before?
Now, how do I open up the area? Oh, fuck. This way. Wait a minute. Does that mean that we get a new ability? Like, cause like when we go to Liyue, we can get Geo abilities. Do we get Electro abilities? I'm sure you don't, but it would be really cool if you could with your main character. You can get Wind and Mondstadt, and then Liyue you get Geo. So in Azuma, do you get electricity? Boom. Wait, can you? I never changed my character's stuff, so I don't know how to do it. Because I don't use them. Bro, I want to climb up there. That might be a story thing though. What are the enemies?
Let's play!
Hey, stop, wait, what? Oh. Bruh. How'd you even find me, my nigga? Do I really have to do it? Fuck. They could just caught me out of the sky.
You've completed the entry procedures, yes? And now you want to apply for residency, both of you?
Yes, please.
Okay, the processing fee will be 2 million mora.
2 million.
2 million? For a processing fee? Are you serious?
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes 2 million total. Don't worry, you can trust my math.
Paimon wasn't so much questioning your math as...
Ma'am, these two here are good friends of mine. I think you'll find I'm one face you recognize.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to 400,000 mora total.
Now this is the Zongli situation all over again.
Thank you
Emoji
ever so
skull.
much, Miss Eureka. But as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf. I'll treat you to dinner too. How does that sound?
That's not how you haggle! By all means, bargain the price down, but...
Alright then, as you wish, Mr. Toma. I will make a record.
Much obliged.
What? She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here!
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. The processing fee is just a figure of speech. The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money, so it becomes a question of how much they can make. So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here and needs to apply for residency...
Then they'll milk them for all they're worth!
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a
Scam.
local friend really comes in handy. Yes, but when you're an outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this close nation era, there's very little that can be done about it.
So they're racist.
The most that overseas merchants can do to look after themselves is stick together. That's how the International Trade Association came about.
So it's a trade association built by and for Outlanders?
Yep.
So they're racist.
And as well as advancing commercial interests, the association provides help, support, and structure for Outlanders trying to survive on Rito. Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills.
Sounds like just staying alive is as an achievement when you're an Outlander in Inazuma.
So racist people.
I see. So this is the real purpose of your trip. Yes, given that you are Outlanders, it's certainly a lofty aspiration. After all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of Inazuma. She is a deity who reigns on high, while all other life gazes up in awe. Huh. I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you will encounter in this world. Who's to say you won't happen to run into the Raiden Shogun one day after lunch?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I know of a way to introduce...
Really? Wow! The Rito Fixer's better connected than we thought.
I mean, it will take all the resources I have at my disposal, but it can be done. However, before we get there, connections come at a high price, you understand? No. In this instance, when I say price, I'm not talking about Mora. In fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that, if this is something you really want, you'll have to agree to help other people solve some of their problems first. I like to do things in a way that keeps everybody happy. It's my own personal rule for dealing with situations like this.
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle, so you have to trade favors to keep everyone indebted to you.
Why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of crook? Never mind. Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the International Trade Association are constantly struggling to survive. Recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever for them, so just go and check things out. See if there's any way you can help. The head of the association is called Carisio, and he's a good friend of mine. Go talk to him. I'll wait for you here.
Can I, explore now? Because fuck this story. Now let me explore. Are you fucking serious? Oh my god. Bro.
This task.
This nigga won't let me leave. Who do I talk to? Oh.
Huh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the International Trade Association. The Outlander Affairs Agency took you for all you're worth, I suppose. Ah, good. That's a relief. You need to be careful,
Bruh.
or you'll find yourself
My controller's about to die.
We heard the association has been having some difficulty.
Yes. Left, right, and center.